the fuck is you talking about?
Who the hell is Kianna, Tommy?
Kianna who?
Oh, you dumb now? You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know no fucking Kianna, man.
Hi, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap. I am your host, Kianna J, aka your favorite bartender at 42nd Street Bar and Grill still.
Don't start today.
Your favorite bartender at 42nd Street Bar and Grill, all back, no ass. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap. And I have with me, introduce yourself, my co-host.
I am Treese Marie. Drop the toxic. Thank you.
Dropping the toxic for 2021 further on out. Again, we do. I want to introduce. We are doing, because I want to bring my guest in before we start the liquor segment. We are doing the love language, the 5 love languages. 5 love languages episode. I do have a married couple. They are the Moores, one of my favorite families. I love them so much. They are coming in live streaming to be with us tonight. Go ahead, bring them in for me, please. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. So I brought y'all in before we did the liquor segment because I want to know what y'all drinking.
Well, I'm sober.
The Stella Rose Blueberry.
They say that's good.
I ain't had that
Me
one.
either.
Okay. I have to try. Is it good, Jess?
It is good, yes.
Okay. I have to try that. I have to really try that one. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we did the liquor. We're drinking Stella Rose Green Apple because somebody still didn't bring my honey peach.
Did you tell them? Did they tell them what
It's been a month.
He said because it was
4 weeks.
He said because of snow.
It's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks.
Wow. I'm just act like okay.
You can't pick it up yourself? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Okay, so basically we here talking about first we here with the Moores, one of my favorite families. I love them so much. We met a year and a half ago, a year or two ago. What was it? We worked together.
Yeah, about 2 years.
In January 2019.
Yeah, about
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, so 2 years. It's been 2. Damn, that went back.
The
quick.
worst 24 months of my life.
You alive?
No.
You know you love me. You fed me every day.
That wasn't by choice.
Huh?
That wasn't by choice.
You had a choice. You had a choice. But you know, to get to my heart is to feed me. You know that. I'm here with my bro Brayton. Hi, Brayton Moore and his wife and beautiful wife and my internet extraordinaire, Jessica. She do my pages, y'all. I love her so much. Thank y'all for coming on to the show. They are married. Hey, Twan. They are married, and we decided to do a love language episode because simple fact is single and married people actually need to read this book. Okay, so I read the book. Now I'm gonna be honest. She say gorgeous. Ain't she pretty?
Thank you.
Josh, pipe down. Pipe down, bro. Pipe down, bro. Pipe down.
So this book, I read it at the last minute. I had got it. A friend had gifted it to me because we had did something in a group chat what was it?
Clubhouse.
About this. So he had gifted this to me and just said y'all had it, you know, and it helped y'all a lot. So me reading it, well, I didn't read it. I kind of audioed it.
Cheated. 'Cause I read it. Cheated. I read the whole book.
I was waiting on you to just go ahead
I
and
read
tell
it
it on and lie.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. We talked about this already.
I was waiting on you to go on and lie for all these people.
She cheated because I used my eyes and my brain.
So I audioed it because I have a lot going on. So I don't have time to read page to page. So I listen to it while I do things, you know. But I got the understanding and I understand. So if y'all watching, please tune in and please tell me, go to Google and take your love language test. Okay, 5 love language, and then put on here. Tell me what your love language is. It's better for you to know your love language and your partner's love language. You know yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start off by asking you guys. Because I talked to you yesterday, Jess. So did y'all retake the test?
I already know mine.
Is it the same?
Mine's the same. It don't change. So when you take the test, it actually gives you all 5, but it tells you a percentage.
Your height.
Which 5. So it'll tell you the highest one, and then the second highest one, and then whichever one is the least. It tells you all that. But
okay.
Right.
So, Jess, women first. What's your love language?
Mine is physical
The
touch.
highest.
Physical touch.
Physical touch. You like to be touched. Hey, Manny. Okay.
Yeah. With the angel.
Okay. Brayton, what's your love language?
Receiving gifts would be my highest one.
Shoes.
What?
Yes.
Buy me a gift.
Yes.
Shoes.
Buy me a gift.
That's the first for
I've heard a lot of men.
Really?
Men. Some men.
Yes. Buy us. We want to be bought.
Us.
Buy me, bro.
Okay. So let's start off about when y'all first started dating. Did y'all know your love language?
No. We actually, when we first started dating, we actually used to we had arguments about it because what happened is when we got into our relationship, you start to develop habits from things that you or people you dated before. So you think like, oh, okay, so women like to nice stuff. Let me buy her this. So like I would buy her stuff, like I would buy her a purse. I think I bought her something else, and she just like to this day she still has never used I don't even know where it's at. Like I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, her thing is not gifts.
So but I didn't know that. So I was just buying her stuff, and to the point like we got into a argument, and it just got really emotional. She was just like, you know, I feel like you're trying to buy me, and I'm like, you know, so I felt a little offended because like that's not what I was trying to do. To me, it was like I was trying to show you I care. I was trying to show you.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Did y'all mute?
Nope.
Can you hear me?
Darn it! Technical difficulties. I'm sorry, people.
Come back.
We can hear.
Feed from them.
Nah.
Nope.
Okay, y'all. Do they have to sign out and sign back in?
Let's find out.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, it was getting good too. Okay, sign out, sign back in for me, okay? And then we're gonna talk. Sign out, sign back in because we're gonna leave off where you were starting. So we're gonna go back there, okay? Treese,
what's up?
While they're doing that, did you take your love language test?
Yes, a month ago.
Okay. You took it when we did the clubhouse. What was yours?
The first one, affirmation of word or something like that.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah, words of affirmation.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Me and you got the same one.
So
Talk to me, baby.
So y'all like to be praised and talked about and say you're beautiful.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you read the book.
And it really is not about that. Like praising and all that.
It's
not even
kind of, but not.
No, because
you don't have to say it like that.
Your love affirmation actually do come from your childhood. Like,
yeah, it do.
My thing is, I like to be people to tell me like I'm proud of you. Thank you. You know, it makes me feel good because simple fact is I was never told that as a child.
Yeah,
correct.
Everybody loves
it was just like I always thought I was doing something wrong, so I always went the wrong way. So that's how it was just like because nobody told me I was doing something right. It was always you're doing.
I didn't feel like
it
I
was
did
always.
wrong.
It was never. Now with me, it was never I was doing something right.
You know what? That probably my mama love language probably was gifts, giving gifts because that's how she showed her love, and that's like that's how I show mine.
Parents were gift givers.
That's how I show my love. I'm not a person that be like, oh, I love you. You look good. I'll give you a gift. I'll give you a card. And that's how I express things.
See, I express my love for people because, again, I wasn't told that.
Right. We can tell because that's why you make sure you do it at the end of your show.
Yeah, I have to express my love because I want you to know I love you. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell you I love you because we was talking at the bar. I don't know people like me unless they tell me they like me because you have to tell me. I don't know that because I don't know if people actually, you have to be upfront. That's what it is with me. And that's how I am with people. I tell you how I feel about you. I tell you if I love you, I love you. I tell my friends all the time, I love you. They be like, bro, don't do that. No, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not that, but I want to receive it though.
That's what I was going to say. Your love language that you send and your love language that you receive can be different.
Yeah, I got two different ones.
You got two different ones? What's your other one?
The giving gifts.
Oh, the giving gift and the love. So you like giving gifts?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I'm just broke.
No, it could be simple. Like
it don't gotta be something.
No, I'm just playing. I know that.
I had my ex liked it a candy bar. So like she worked second shift, so I would tape the candy bar with a note on the door. So when she opened the door, she'd see it.
Yeah, I give
stuff
gifts
like that.
To
That's
people.
Simple, nice. You know what I'm saying?
I give gifts to people I think deserve them. Like if I'm thinking about you, and I'll be like, oh, if I see something that reminds me of you, I do stuff like that, or just stuff out the blue, like for my friends and stuff like that. I buy stuff and stuff like that. I do, and I do things for my family and stuff like I do that also. So it's just because I'm a giving person by nature. It's just into me to give, and it's into me to tell you how I feel. That's just what it is. Are they able to come in yet? Did they try to?
They're not back yet.
Okay.
I'm working on the expressing out of my mouth because that's hard for me.
I used to be like that.
It's
and
hard.
Sometimes you do get the rejection of it's hard to express because rejection do come with that. And I just learned nowadays that if you don't say it, nobody will know. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me now? Can I hear y'all?
We can hear you.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so let's go back.
That's how I know it's different.
Let's go back into what you were saying. Okay, before you went out, you said you was buying her gifts and it started an argument, and then go from there.
Yep. So I was buying her stuff, started an argument because she's not really a gift person. Like that's never changed even since we've been married. Like I can't just go to the store and buy her like a watch or a purse because she doesn't like that. So she was like, I feel like you're trying to buy me. And I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I was trying to show you love because that's how I receive love. So I think a lot of times it's misconstrued when you dating someone. You feel like, oh, okay, if I buy her something, especially with men, because we like to, show our women nice things. We like to give them nice things. And I think that a lot of women just really don't like that.
Okay. So, Jess, with his love language, how did you find out when you guys was dating his love language?
When I went to his house. And see, a whole second bedroom full of clothes and shoes. Not only his bedroom, but the second bedroom had clothes and shoes. So I'm like, okay.
But that don't mean that I like to be having gifts.
Yeah. he was gifting himself a lot. So
You love yourself.
I believe it because at work, that's all he did.
never wear the same shoes twice. Like,
Yeah.
you have to have a 2-bedroom for your
Yes,
shoes
I have.
and your clothes.
Look at his face.
He wants to be female. Okay. So let's skip to when you guys got married. Did y'all already figure out the love language or did y'all have to restart?
I think we figured it out. We had it down packed by the time we got married, obviously. But I mean, it's always still like little things because when you like, it's hard for her because like when I want to do something for her special, like I don't know. Like I still sometimes feel like I struggle with it because like she'll tell me like, oh, I want this, or she'll say something that she likes, and then I'll go get it right away. Or like if I know it's her birthday or Valentine's Day or something like that, I have to like plan ahead of time because I don't necessarily always know what to get in those moments. But like I know that for the most part, if we sitting down and we watching a movie and we just, cuddling, she likes stuff like that versus just me saying, oh, come on, babe, let's go to the mall or let's go do this or go that. And she like trips. So to be honest with you, that's a gift. So I don't know.
I agree.
That is a gift. That's a gift.
They should have put that on the quiz.
Huh?
They should have put that on the quiz. I think too, though, one thing that we left out is in the early stages of us dating, he actually gifted me the book to read. And so that's how we developed that sense of knowing what each other's love language was, because he had me read the book and then we kind of talked about it. We did the quiz then and we compared it. And that's kind of to how we came to a conclusion and kind of in the know of what each other was into.
Yep.
Okay. Again, everybody, if you're just tuning in, please go to Google and get y'all love languages and then come back and post them for me. It's very important for you to know your love, especially if you're looking for a relationship. It will help. I didn't know a lot of things after reading this book. I said, oh, no wonder why I'm single.
I'm glad they put mine first. Mine first because I'm like, this is not going to be interesting if I don't understand.
Yeah,
myself,
so the scenarios he put in this book, he told stories about people and each love language. So let's go here. Okay. So I have the book. I actually, listen to it, not read it, but listen to it. The 5 love languages are let me go to the page.
Right.
Where is it?
That's why you should have actually read the book instead of listening to the book.
What they are? You see me looking for?
There's word of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of services, and physical touch.
Okay. Yeah.
Acts of services.
Acts of services.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't want to date nobody with that.
Do you know what?
I read it, what he said, and
no. For those who don't know, since you against it, what are acts of services?
Basically, he was saying like if somebody if the husband take the garbage out, you put oh, I appreciate you took the garbage out today, honey.
No, that's
what he said.
That's a BS. The acts of services is a person who likes doing stuff. Period. For somebody,
but you still gotta praise them. That's what a person. If that's their love language, you have to praise them for doing it. And I'm not praising you for taking the garbage out. I'm sorry, sir.
We not talking about just the garbage. There's other stuff you can be
doing.
It's
other stuff.
Shoveling the snow either, because it's. I'm not praising you for that.
First and foremost,
I'm just saying
we
it's just
just had
something I
like
can't do.
50 inches of snow.
I'm-
You gonna praise
I
me
cannot
if I didn't
say-
shovel that?
Praise you, because if you
I
got
can't-
out there where I have a clear way,
Thank
thank you,
You-
baby.
you see-
I appreciate
No,
it.
because
I wouldn't
all
get
you
out
want.
there and do
I
it.
would go out there and help you so we could get it done faster. So why I'm
We got
sorry,
30
I'm not.
inches of snow out there. They trying to kill us. Of course, so
Look,
you
that
think
just-
I'm finna send my man out there? He finna, baby, I shoveled all your snow for you. It's 30 inches of snow. Oh, thank you, baby. I
No, but
appreciate
when
that.
you come in the house,
'cause-
I'll rub your hands and your feet, make you warm again. But
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not-
it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. So you gotta kind of cater it to whatever it is that.
I
your
come
relationship
and get in the bed, I keep you warmed up.
Ain't never shoveling your shit again.
So,
Well, my neighbor
That big.
shovel my snow, so I'm not worried about it.
She about to be mad, but I'm gonna say it. So I have this friend, okay, and she was dating this guy, okay, and I think he didn't know her love language because they just started dating, and he had came and he had invited her over. He put flowers down, everything. She gonna kill me, but I ain't gonna say her name. He did the whole 9 yards, and she's such a hood type nigga girl. She was, she came in and was like, "What is this?" Like,
Do I know this girl? 'Cause I feel like
After how many?
I feel like I know this person.
What,
was
they
like-
was dating for how long though?
I don't know how long they was dating.
Is they a whole New York nigga?
Yes.
Okay.
What is this? So he felt some type of way, like you was ungrateful. You
Wait.
was
Yep.
It depends because if this like our third time meeting, that's gonna creep
but
me
he
out.
was
I'm
trying
sorry.
to show her
He-
that he liked her.
That's why
Not-
I said
Not at the beginning. That's too much. I'm sorry.
you gotta understand the person. though.
Right?
Wait.
Right? Like,
In her house, or did he do it at his house?
House. It was at his house.
I was gonna say how he get in her house.
Like, wait a minute.
we
Hold
got
on.
all
Okay.
that.
Okay.
It was at his house.
See?
True Star said just because she a real nigga.
And
No,
I
it
actually
depends.
was my New York nigga.
It's
No,
your New York
it
nigga.
depends because we can't just.
So
not at the
y'all
beginning,
don't.
no.
That's the problem. See, and that's what
That's
we were
the
just
beginning.
talking about.
Yeah.
No, that's what we were just talking about, and that's why men, when they sensitivity, they kind of had it, and you won't know they love language because women. We don't want that in the beginning. You want it, but you don't
could tell
want
from
it.
You should tell from the conversation though. He had to say something lovey-dovey before he just threw the shebang out there. He had to.
Like she said, she appreciated it. I guess it just didn't show when she seen it.
I guess it was her reaction.
It was the reaction.
It was the
Probably.
reaction because if you know her, you kind of can tell this is not her thing. But I guess he wanted at least you tried, but next time, nigga, you ain't gotta do all this.
Right. He
It
didn't know
would've
her
scared
love
me
language.
off personally. If
It
we
would've
just
scared you
start
off?
talking.
Too much love right away.
Shit, I
Yeah.
can't find a nigga to put
Because
one
you- 'cause
rose.
I'm-
Let alone a bunch of them.
Going off my zodiac, I'm very emotional and I love too
Hell.
quick. So I don't
You
want.
Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Pisces.
Just as bad.
So I don't want somebody to come off so strong because then I'm gonna be in love in 2 weeks.
But maybe that's
I think a lot of it too is, and I can just say for myself, but a lot of the times when you're in those beginning phases when you're talking to somebody, you're not asking or you're not having the right conversation. So a lot of times when you're dating someone, if you're not truly into that person and into knowing that person, it's just gonna be more so like, hey girl, what you like, or let's go here, or let's do this, let's go to the bar. Like if you at a bar or a club for a first date, like you're not gonna be able to talk to that person. So
Exactly.
a lot of it is you have to be genuinely into talking to that person and just that one person only, because you can't spread your time across different people because you're gonna get A mixed up with B and you're gonna be doing stuff that A like and B it's actually for B. So you just have to always take into consideration what y'all doing at the beginning. So
I agree with that.
With saying that, how do you tell somebody love language? Like some men that you date feel like they don't have to communicate. They just show you that they like you. So how you supposed to
So
tell
showing
somebody?
probably they love language probably be the gifting one then.
I'm not. Look, I don't mind.
So
See, that was good.
I don't mind buying little stuff, but niggas nowadays
No,
won't.
that would be me.
It has to be a thoughtful gift.
Shoes, $300 jerseys,
And then that's why I got
It
caught.
has to be it has to be a thoughtful gift, just something thoughtful. Don't buy me no gift I gotta share with somebody else. I don't want to share my gift. Don't buy me something that everybody can get, because then it's not my gift, it's their gift. I want something that's mine.
That ain't true. It's got to be something that they like. And I say that because when we first started dating, I noticed when he would be cooking, he had a meal prepping business. And so I noticed that when he was cooking, that he didn't have like a proper garbage can. Like he would just throw it in a bag and just go about his business. Or I seen that like
First of all,
Right.
everybody has used bags from the grocery store. That's recycling.
Use a garbage bag. I'm sorry, I don't have a garbage can.
Have a garbage can.
I don't have
To
a
be honest with you, that's
In the
recycling.
bathroom with you. The
Like,
garbage bag in the bathroom doesn't
Let
count.
me tell y'all something, okay? I'm lazy. My house is clean, and then I clean it once a week because it's just me. Okay,
Yeah.
a garbage can gets dirty. I don't want to have to clean it out. A bag you can
takes
just
2
grab
minutes
and
to
take
clean
to
the
the
garbage
garbage.
can.
You lost me when you said that. We was right. We was together until you said the last part. I just feel like it was, to be honest with you, that was cost efficient for me to just go out and buy something that somebody had to make for cheap labor when I could have just used the bag, because it's just me. How much food am I really gonna eat? What am I really throwing away here?
I just feel like it's
had
take to the garbage, and I don't have to clean the garbage can out after a while. I just don't want. It's nasty. I don't want to clean it. I don't want to clean it.
Why is it getting
You still gotta clean it. You still gotta clean it though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Sure. I thought he needed a garbage can because I'm like, you using these bags, like you have a meal prepping business, like let's get you a garbage can.
That's a gift.
Even it's thoughtful. She thought about it. Like
okay, so I give simple. I give how good. I gave a microwave before.
You ain't buy us no microwave.
We have a microwave. We have a microwave.
Huh?
We have a microwave.
Y'all got a microwave. I want one when I come down to visit.
I can't do.
What?
You don't need no microwave in here.
We do need a microwave in there.
No, we don't.
Love language.
Have to use it.
Okay, so
The riffraff.
when did you start talking about? Did y'all talk about the love languages, or did you just figure it out from each other?
I think we talked about it, and I think it when she told me like that, you know, her getting the gifts she didn't really like, I think I took more offense to it, and it hurt me more than she probably knew. So I'm like, I gotta figure out what it is that she liked, because at that time we were still in the beginning. We were still in the beginning phases, and we actually had the argument. We were coming back from a trip to Chicago, so we actually had the argument during the trip, and it just kind of made me feel away, because I'm like, that's not what I was trying to do. And at the time I really liked her. I wanted to show her like, I like you, I'm interested, I want to be with you. So I kind of took offense to it. So I'm like, let me just find out what it is that I can do to figure it out. And we came across the book, and I'm like, I'm gonna read it, sent it to her, she read it, and it really made things better. So
it made a difference.
That's what's up.
yep.
That's what's up. See, you put in the effort.
Yeah, I did.
And that you got to put in the effort. Nowadays, people don't put in the effort.
But if you he said he really liked her, so people only gonna put in
effort if they
really
like
want,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You knew that was gonna be your wife.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Was it hard? Did she make it hard for you?
Well,
Yeah. Yes, don't lie. Your face already said it.
I think that when we got together, we instantly clicked. Like it was just a thing where the chemistry was on point. We was just like vibing. But I think at the beginning, and I can only speak for myself, at the beginning, she was ready. And I think that it took me a little bit to get where she was. So I knew I liked her. I knew that I was interested in her. And I knew that she was who I would have wanted to pursue. But I think as a woman, she just had her stuff together. And I needed her to help me get my shit together. So like, I felt like I was just like 50% there. So like, I wasn't good with communication. She had to tell me like, you don't communicate. Like, you know, most of the times when we get upset, we just shut down. It's just, that's like, I'm not, you know, because you don't ever want to be with somebody and then y'all argue and you say the wrong thing that you can't come back from. Even though a lot of times couples fight and sometimes you get to those points where you say bad things, but I just never wanted to cross that bridge with her because she was a more so like a no nonsense kind of woman. So like I couldn't come to her like halfway because she would be like, nah. Because there was a couple of situations we had at the beginning where she was like, nah, fix it or I'm out. So it was just like,
Yes.
That's where I'm at now. Fix it or bye. It's like,
But they call us difficult because we like.
Oh well.
They call us difficult because we like that. Like you difficult.
Well, that's not the one for you.
You know, or you doing too much.
He's not for you. Because it's somebody that's gonna be like, oh, okay, I can compromise with this situation.
Because Brayden actually the one that told me like you got a wall up, but you ain't found the right person to knock it down.
Knock it down, right?
And duh, you know. So you just can't let anybody in this space, you know.
Your wall got Gorilla Glue on it.
It does not get
that shit's not coming down.
Oh my Lord, that was hard.
Say it out of look.
Not the Gorilla Glue.
No, so Jess, when you met Brayden, how was that? Was he your type? Let's go there. Before the love language situation. You know, I'm the questions.
How do you start? Well,
Tell the truth. Let the truth set you free.
After we started talking, but it was the way we started talking via Instagram. So
social media. I did hear this story. Yes. I'm scared, but go ahead.
Yeah, I clicked on a couple of pictures or whatever, and then he slid in my DM. However, we did later find out that we've been in the same vicinities. We know the same people. We share a best friend, and we just never knew. So for years, like even to this day, we'll be having conversations, and we'll be like, "Oh, what you know that person?" Or "I know that person too," or you know, "That's my family member." Blah 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 blah. So, and we're 5 years in, so it's like we were in the same places. We knew the same people, but we just didn't know each other.
That is crazy because social media is where a lot of creeps are. You know?
I
wasn't expecting that one.
Let's be clear who the creep was. And it wasn't your boy.
You know, we all done had that moment where we double tapped a couple 25 pictures or whatnot, or you know.
Yeah.
The inbox be like,
yeah.
Keep telling you,
huh?
It's a sign.
What's a sign? I just feel like if you can heart my photos and you can heart my stories and you can do all that, but if you don't actually physically tell me that you like me, I'm not gonna know you like me. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And they feel like, if they heard your stuff,
like it's flirting. So why not?
They flirting. They flirting.
It is a form of flirting because you gotta understand, Kianna. Like I know where you coming from because you a little bit more old fashioned. Is because how you were raised, how you grew up. But you have to understand the time frame that we're in now. So like those hearts, that's like somebody telling you like, hey, beautiful. That's what it, to them, that's what it's like. But I understand how you like, you have to tell me, you got to communicate to me that that's what you want. But
yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
now that's what it is. So you gotta.
No, you're not gonna say that. You just gonna say,
Actually,
hey,
you
how
can't
you
say that.
doing?
You know what it is?
No.
You work in the bar. So you're accustomed to seeing people flirting, getting picked up in bars and stuff like that. Social media is a new bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is. So if you take that concept of how a person would buy a drink just to get the conversation started, or a person will kind of message you from across the room to come here, stuff like that. That's what social media is now. That's what likes and DMs are now.
Pretty much.
It's literally the bar conversation on a digital platform. Because just like in the bar, niggas would say random ass, wild off the wall shit to a woman. They do the same DMs.
But my thing is, I go off the energy I give.
And
like
that-
I heard a lot of people's shit. Like I heard your shit, Jessica, all the time. Like I heard a lot of people's stuff.
See,
so
it's
when
the difference,
people
'cause you
heart
can
my
like, you can
stuff,
heart. So
it's just like
liking and hearting is
no,
a step
I
up.
heart a lot.
Problem.
Heart is a step up. Because I can have somebody like my stuff all day. They liked it. But if I get a heart and if I get 3 in a row, I'm feeling
No,
some type
like
of way.
I mean, look.
like
That's
really
just me.
serious. Like I take social media, like if you cute that day, and I was like, oh, she looked better today. I heard it. And another picture is like, no, I don't really like how she look. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the
Shit like
same
that.
difference if a guy
But
keep
it's
hearting
not
your
just
stuff,
like
because he got the option to like it. He skipped past like he
Yeah.
heart.
If a guy hearts
Yeah, that button down.
Hearting to me.
randomest conversation, that's
Ever.
usually cute. If you said, man, we got 50 inches of snow today, and he heart that shit, he wants you.
No, this
attention.
guy hearted a picture. It was not even all the way together because I was in the background eating. So I said, why they and I'm in the background looking
because he's
ugly.
trying to get your attention.
He's trying to get her attention. It's her picture.
Yeah.
He's trying to get her
Were you
attention.
tagged in the photo?
No,
Okay, so he's looking for you.
thank you.
He was looking
I
for
mean, it doesn't always mean that though, too, because you
It's
know.
fine.
that's what I'm
That's
just-
why
It don't.
you can figure it out. Hey, start a conversation.
You gotta figure it out.
Why I gotta
Right.
start?
because you're
You heard my stuff though.
because you're curious to why he keeps hearting it.
Thank you. I do it all the time.
But
Either
you
go-
gotta tap that heart like 25 times though. Like you can't just do it 3 times and just. So I like a smooth 20 to 25 pictures. It wasn't just like 2 or 3. So
You did it all in a matter of a minute.
Thing every day, then yeah. You
oh
might
yeah,
wanna-
you know on Instagram if somebody just keep heart.
Yeah,
You know,
it's-
yeah.
yeah, because you don't see my name go all the way down.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Start a conversation.
So let's
Yep.
start back. Let's go back to the book.
She right. She right.
Okay, so giving gifts, which is Brayton's.
No, he like to receive gifts.
Receive gifts, which is Brayton's.
Yeah.
So, what was the first gift that you got him that he really liked?
Oh, he like I was gonna say the garbage.
Garbage can. Not the garbage can.
You
Hey, Webby.
Hey, Webby.
over there. We just talked about this the other day. And we
Was
did
it the movie?
what? When we did those questions, remember? You asked me. We just did it.
I don't know. What was it?
We just
Break it down.
Okay,
so when we got married in California. So when we got married.
Oh, I know. Okay.
why y'all get married in California? Y'all both from Milwaukee.
It's a long. We'll tell you that off air. It was a long.
I'm gonna start snapping, and it's just gonna get ugly.
Okay.
Never mind.
More so because it was. Long story short, it was just because like planning a wedding.
You find out who
We wanted to have the reception open to everybody, but I wanted the ceremony to be more intimate. I wanted to.
Okay.
No wrong.
That's nothing wrong with that.
No, but people were mad. People was like, "You want me to come eat, but I can't see y'all say I do."
Who cares?
It don't matter.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think to a lot of married couples will tell you too that when you get married, you find out who really fuck with you and who don't.
Yeah.
You find out who, just really feel some type of way about you, and people, like your closest friends, your closest family members.
I definitely have a no coming list, just like my funeral, and my friends will know who not to walk in that mug.
No, I understand. Because I was like this close to getting married. I was like really, really this close. So yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be friends by the time I'm married. I don't know if you can come. I don't know right now.
Like if we have
you able to know if you show up. Don't show up to my shit and you know I don't fuck with you.
I even got invited.
We got there too.
No, but see, it's all your mind frame, because I got invited to some weddings and I didn't go because I didn't approve of it. And I'm like, I'm not going to bring my negative energy into somebody's wonderful day. Like, that's their big day of their life. So why? I know I don't want them. I know that's not going to, it just did not vibe with me. So I stay my ass at home, because I'm going to bring my negative energy into somebody else's stuff. And I will hope somebody would do the same for me. Like, don't bring that negative shit over here. And I'm trying to turn up the biggest day of my life. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. If first of all, if you have some ill will about my significant
don't come.
I'm not even gonna send you an invite. Most likely the day of social media is gonna be on live. Either you tune in or you don't. Point blank, period. That's just what it is.
We didn't do that. We didn't even do that.
If you wanted to be there, then you would have showed up in LA. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
That's how we
There you have it.
Exactly. But okay, so let's get back. What was the gift?
So it was a Casio watch, which was a rendition of something that his grandmother gave him.
That's nice.
Passed, and so I had searched up and down all over looking for that watch, and I gifted it to him. So
because she said it was messed up. It was just the links was just kind of coming apart, but it was
perfect to you.
That's just the thought of
yeah.
It was the thought. You put so much
Yeah.
thought into that, and that's what. Yeah. Brayden. Okay, so her love language is touch. That's physical touch. What did you do the first time to make her feel like you really loved her in that physical touch?
Did I ask him that?
So first of all, hers was kind of tricky because when we first got together, she didn't really like to be close. Like
what?
So she was real, and it could have been more so that she was still trying to fill me out because she's real big on vibes, and she was trying to fill me out. So like she'd be at my house and I'd be trying to be like, and she would be like, so it was more so I had to find out like what she wanted to, like how she wanted to be touched. Right. So it took a little soul searching for me to find out, but like I know now, like sometimes if we both in the kitchen, she likes for me to just kind of rub her, tap her on the ass sometimes, like just to show her that I'm, what I'm saying, she likes stuff like that, or she likes little things like that, and that's more important to her because then she knows that I'm looking and I care. It's like love to her, but me, I like to be touched too, but that ain't my first one. I like to be touched, but I don't like it like she like it. I like it in the other ways. Like I like the more. She's more intimate with it. Like,
cuddle, right?
She likes sensual stuff. Like I like the other kind of stuff.
Got
Y'all the cutest shit ever. You know that? I can't with y'all. When I first met y'all at work, I was like, I don't know. I first met Brayden. Me and Brayden first kicked off, but just I had to ask, like, she walk around mean than a motherfucker. I was like, do she talk to people? I think I asked Karina that. I think I asked, like, do she even talk to people? Because I'm afraid, I don't want to,
That's because you was loud on the phone all the time. Everybody ain't loud like you. Thanks for calling. Be quiet. My customers can hear you, fam. My students can hear you, fam.
Just
But y'all together, it was just like marriage goals type. I have my certain couples that marriage goals. I have one couple that's not married yet. They just got engaged, Nina and Myron. And then I have y'all, and then I have my cousin Takayla and her husband Terry. These are some of the people that young people that actually have good relationship and good marriage that I look into, because simple fact is nowadays you have to have that as a young couple. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that y'all marriage is perfect, but out here is just like whatever y'all go through. Every time I see you, you're happy. That's just what it is. And
because your problem shouldn't leave your door. So
yeah,
that's what's wrong with a lot of people too.
And do you think this book have a little bit to do with that? Did it help a lot for y'all? Do you think if you didn't learn the love language, would it be what it is? Your marriage, would it be what it is now?
I can answer that. I think that the book, it promotes communication. And I think that communication is the most important thing in a relationship, in a marriage, in a friendship, in a family membership. Like, communication is important. And if you do read the book, it kind of promotes that. And
my friend that gifted me my gift just popped in. Yes, I'm doing it.
Hey, friend, I like Walter. Hi.
Uh-oh, Kianna. That's a
I can't. I like him,
Y'all
but I
crazy.
can't. He know why I can't, but he's cool.
No comment.
yeah, so I think, it forced us to communicate. And like he said, he wasn't a good communicator. So it made us have those difficult conversations that you need to have before, you do move forward with someone. And then two, I think, that quote, and I'm going to misquote it horribly, but like it said that you need to see someone in every element of themselves, in the angry, in the sad, in the happy, in the depressed. You have to see it all. And so, like you said, that love language did, bring up a lot of turmoil because, I felt like he was trying to buy me, but, his ex was into that. She liked it to be gifted. And, I think that was really big for him to understand about me. Like, you can't do the same things that you did with her with me, just like I can't do the same things I used to do with him with you. So it really forced us to learn each other. And I think that if we didn't learn those things, we probably wouldn't be in this element.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
It makes perfect
Makes
sense.
sense.
See, this is the
When you hear somebody else's perspective on
You know,
something, it'd be
this
like,
is-
oh yeah, that makes sense now.
Cause
Oh yeah.
give a person like me who thinks she's never getting married hope.
Oh my Lord.
We talk about this all the time.
Kianna, what I told you when I first met you, I said, even when I was dating, when I first started dating Jessica, you have to understand that not everything is going to come packaged the way you think it's going to come packaged. So the man you probably looking for, he's probably not going to be already set. He's not going to be where you want him to be, because, you have to understand that as a man, we come with what we come with. And it may be a lot, it may be a little, but you have to learn how to decipher if you want a project or if you want somebody who really is trying to get to that next level, and he needs you as a woman to get him there. Because a lot of men ain't gonna tell you all the time. Like, I tell my friends, I tell my cousins, all my male friends, like, you have to salute a woman when it's time to be saluted. Like, I think that my wife helped me get and be the man that I am today. So like, a lot of the things that I say now, I probably didn't say before I met her, because she showed me she helped me to get to a more sensual side. She helped me understand that not always things are to be done this way. And I know that if anything happens, my wife got my back. So a lot of times men need to feel that a woman has their best interest at heart, because a lot of times a man will go find a woman and he'll help her, he'll get her to where she needs to be. But a lot of times women aren't willing to do that for the right man. I'm not saying go find somebody living on their mama couch and say, I'm finna make him a CEO. That man has to have CEO mentality. So like, a lot of the times my wife you know, when I came to her with a problem or I needed advice about something, she always would tell me like, you know, you do this well, but if you did this, you'll excel better if you did it this way. You seen it at work a lot of times where I wanted to snap about something. I'd be like, Jessica, look at me like, no. And I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times men have to learn how to give that or get that exchange of power. We struggle with it still sometimes, but I think that a lot of that is where that's from. So you'll find a man, you just have to find the right one. And you got to understand sometimes he might not be a CEO boss kind of dude. He might be a regular guy.
I understand what you're saying. I understand completely what you're saying. And I'm open to that. But when I have to totally change my surroundings because the people I'm around is I had a nigga say, I'll wife a hoe, yup, long as she.
Well, we know that's not the guy for you.
No, I'm saying like the people I'm around or my friends who think they're the catch. Women chase
them because we ain't listening to them.
Stuff like that, you know. That's the type of shit I'm around. So I'm kind of standoffish.
You gotta block that ass out.
Either I'm thinking a motherfucker trying to use me, abuse me, and want me to chase them, and I'm not doing none of it.
I think that's a really good point because in the 5 years that we've been together, we definitely lost some friends along the way. I mean, from the beginning to the end to current, because you will find that a lot of your friends don't have, you know, the same goals in mind. They don't, you know, they're not doing the same things. And my grandma used to always tell me, you know, a bad apple spoils good habits, you know. So you have to get rid of those people that, you know, make you feel less than or don't make you feel inspired to do, you know, things that you want to do in your life. Like, even if it is, you know, being married or, you know, finding that someone.
Yeah, I totally agree. So Walter came in and was like, yeah.
He over here peeking with you, Kianna, per usual.
Learn, what you say? Learning each other love language is key to any successful relationship, rather it be romantic, friendships, and family. That is totally true. I don't know. The people that know me most are my friends and my family. I had an emotion. I'm not an emotional person, so I'm bringing this back up. I'm not emotional. Y'all know this. I'm not emotional. But the one emotional thing that the best thing that happened to me in my life was when everybody surprised me with my birthday party. That was the best. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it.
Oh my God. Just don't do that ugly cry again, please.
You don't do the ugly cry.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I missed a few people that was there. My kids wasn't there. My mom wasn't there. My dad wasn't there. And some y'all wasn't there. And some of my siblings wasn't there. Some of my cousins wasn't there. And it was just like, but the effort that was put into, I have the doubt of the way people feel about me. You know, if you don't tell me how you feel, I don't think you love me. I don't think you like me. I don't think so, you know. So by them doing that for me, I would never question that with them ever again. You know what I'm saying? So that's very of what I like. Like it wasn't a gift part about it. It was the thought of telling them it was they love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will do this for you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? So
in the cold, freezing cold.
So it was that's the type of stuff. I don't ask for much. You know, I don't ask for much. I give you the shirt off my back, like bring you buy stuff for us to eat on. I replace it. You know, like, damn, let me replace this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't be just eating up all his food and shit. You know, but that's what families do. You know, we became a family instantly. You know, and at the end of the day, you have to know with family and friends, I know what they like. I know what they need from me. Just like I understand they know what I need from them. I want my relationship to be like that. I haven't found that yet. You know, it's always somebody pulling and not giving the same energy I'm giving them. And that's what turned me off. Or somebody, what number one turn off? A liar. Don't lie to me. I don't lie to me.
That's true though. He has a very valid point.
Yes.
That's a time like I stopped liking you. The first lie I found out about, I stopped liking you. Like I don't care what you did, or I could be madly in love with you, or I madly like with you, but you lie to me, it's a turn off.
But so somebody lying to you is like a deal breaker.
Yeah, that I can't with that.
So Jessica's deal breaker was lying, and I lied to Jessica.
Really?
But we had this conversation before, Kianna, you know, where we were talking about, you know, the limits. What are your limits? What would you tolerate? And yeah, that was definitely my deal breaker.
Yeah, because I feel if you lie, I can't trust you, and then I won't believe anything else you say.
Yeah. But I think a lot of times you have to decipher why the lie was said. Like, so
I like to
I'll
say
be that
it
at the
depends
bar.
what the lie is.
Yeah,
because
and I get it. I'm totally with you.
lie, like a little baby lie, and it was like, I really didn't. It just depends. I done done that before. Like, I could have said like, no, I don't want to hang out with you today because I don't feel good, but really I already had plans. I just didn't want you to know I had plans, so I just told a little white lie to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that.
Those lies supposed to be
not
okay.
like a lie like that.
No, it's not supposed to be okay. It's not supposed to be okay, but it's just it doesn't have ill intent. She just didn't hurt that person by saying, I double booked myself. Because you never know how that person might take it. She just wanted them to know. But I think where the problem may be is that where the problem was with Jessica was that by me not telling her the truth, she felt like I took away her ability to choose whether she wanted to do something or not. And I think that you have to kind of decipher like, you know, is that something I want to deal with, or talk to me and tell me what the real issue was, or find it out yourself, you know, because I mean, you're a very intelligent woman. So, you know, you remind me a lot of Jessica in the way you behave and the way you think. So it's just, sometimes you just have to do that work. Like a relationship isn't going to be handed to you. Like people say that stuff to us all the time. Like, oh, we love you guys are so, but we went through hell and back to get where we were. So it's just like, a lot of times you just got to decipher whether you want to be there or not.
And I think that goes back to the book. Like you have to understand that communication also entails understanding. Mm-hmm. You have to take the time to understand the other person and get past just the love language. Like I know that he likes gifts, but why do he like gifts? What is it about the gifts that makes him feel that it's really important to him? You know, and so with me, I don't just go by shoes. I don't just go by what he tells me. I try to, you know, make it thoughtful, you know, show him that I actually care, but also feed into that love language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. So it's just not about what, just feed into y'all personal. I understand that because I can make you a card and be like, you know,
right.
Come get
some.
I'm
saying a gift don't have to cost a
lot. You know what?
She said, "Looky." Okay.
But I think one of the people.
I wasn't thinking about that kind of card and gift, but I got you.
You know, shoot. I don't see why they don't have that love language.
That's not the gift. Women always think that that's just the only gift we want. We want that gift too, but that's more so like a appetizer. That's an appetizer. It's an appetizer or dessert. You're not gonna just go to Applebee's and buy somebody a dessert. You're gonna give them a dinner too with a dessert. Dinner, dessert.
So let's get back to the how did you understand? Okay, he said he lied to you. I need to know. How did you just be like, okay, he lied. Let me forgive.
Okay, let's be clear. I didn't forgive for like 2 to 3 years. I think that, just life experiences. The situation we were in was a situation that was similar to something I had been in, but I was the person that he was. So being that I had made the same mistakes and I was doing the same thing, it took for me to just be honest. Like, I'm not going to fault you for something that I understand. It went back to something I already knew was an issue, communication. Had he just communicated with me efficiently and let me know what situation he was in or that he had a situation, then we would have been then we would have been better off. But because he didn't
You see,
These my fruit.
this for the comment. This for the comment.
This is what I have to deal with.
Not towards y'all. That was for the comment.
that's why I was laughing because I'm like, really?
Stop doing my friend like that, y'all.
Because that's how they treat
Stop
me.
doing that. I know, but you can't just let that pass. No.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it comes in, just understanding and we're as women, we're always so quick to just be like, fuck that nigga, on some city girl,
Right.
just playing Trina, all type of stuff. But at the end of the day, if that's your person, you have to understand your person. You can't just decide that that's just the end and walk away because you're gonna leave and you're not gonna ever figure out what it was you were there for. So just in our situations with reason and time, I really did start to, just really think back and understand, where he was coming from, and considering that he wasn't a communicator, I couldn't hold him to doing something that he wasn't used to doing or ever been held accountable for doing.
Yeah.
The ringer was supposed to be off. I don't know who that is.
It's
calling me
live,
first.
baby. We can't help it. No.
I was gonna say that's your boo.
That's your love language calling.
No, that ain't my love language. Like, let me tell you, none of my love language is supposed to be, hey, nobody hit me on Valentine's Day. But one person called me on Side Chick Day. Like,
I got my side chick text. I didn't even know I was a side chick till yesterday. I didn't even know.
It's because it's her birthday. And I always mess with her about that.
That's a good joke.
that's the messed up part. I ain't never been nobody's side chick, but this nigga had the nerve to call me talking about, I'm just gonna see if you was gonna answer. I entertained it. Then yeah. How you doing?
I didn't even
That's
know.
it.
I was a side chick till
Yeah.
yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yesterday was one day, right?
Y'all
Yeah,
be
yeah.
okay.
Right.
I don't mind.
You have to
I don't mind.
get chances, communicate, and forgive. Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
Well, it all depends what the lie is. So
it do depends.
Or the action in itself. You know what I'm saying? Or
I just, you know what, and this is it's just people say I take stuff, but you've been lied to so much. Is just like if you
no,
accept
like your
one,
situation, cut off. That's,
Yeah.
no, we not.
you accept
I
one, you
can't
keep
forgive that,
accept,
yeah.
you keep
So, yeah.
accepting. That's what I think.
I know,
Like,
and I used to have that same mentality too. But again, it goes back to that person putting in the work too. You can't just.
I was wondering when you was gonna see that. I'm like, you gonna see that?
I say that's with me. I didn't dare.
Trees, take over. I'm sorry.
Oh, what was you talking about? Because he didn't sidetrack me now. Webby ass.
We was talking about.
Right, finish. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Just not always cutting off. Just kind of getting to the bottom of whatever the situation is. I mean, obviously, there's some deal breakers that just are deal breakers, and it ain't no coming back from. But I think knowing the why is important, and then to that person putting in the work if there is an issue to fix that issue.
I agree. I always joke around. I'll be like, I lied to you because I love you, but
You lied to me because you don't love me.
no, I lied because I loved you. That's why I lied.
Well, that's the misconception because
It is.
I used to tell her that too. Like,
Baby boy, I just like how it's.
That is the most toxic movie.
I know, right?
relationship.
Yes.
If you were in a baby boy, get out.
No, seriously though,
Get out.
it
Do not be a
me,
fan.
the lie is, because I know sometimes I may tell a little tiny lie just to get out of a situation. Or like, you know how somebody be like, "Oh, how do I look today?" I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm gonna say you look good. That's a tiny lie.
No, you can't lie like that. Those lies are unforgivable, because what ends up happening is you end up setting the standard, and then somebody else, so like they're gonna keep dressing like that or keep looking like that, and then you got to keep lying. That's like when people.
I never thought about that.
That's like when people tell their kids, like, "Oh my God, you can sing." I don't do that. So like, if my child's singing, like when this happens, like our son sings all the time, and I'm like, bro, no. No. There's other things that he's exceptional at, but the singing, no.
But I just feel like my significant other tell me I don't look good, and it took me an hour and a half, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Yeah. Like you just gonna be like, yeah.
Why do you keep looking like that? I don't know. Then it becomes like, okay, now I'm not interested in you anymore, because you just keep doing dramatic eye. And I look like the winged eyeliner, and you keep putting it on her.
Don't do it. Okay.
No, don't do it. Well, it's a way to do it though. It's a way to do it. Like sometimes she asks me, she's like, you know how I look, and I'll be like, I mean, it's all right. You know, like it's a way to do it. Like I think it comes about like how close or what kind of.
It's all right. Then what? I supposed to go change clothes?
No, you feel comfortable with what you feel comfortable in. I'll never tell her like something she has on is ugly, because that's what she likes. We went through that too. So like whatever she likes, that's what she likes, and she feels most comfortable in. Because when she's comfortable, that's to me when she looks the best, because her attitude and her what vibrates outside of that comes out, rather than me saying, baby, I want you to wear it. Like some dudes will say like, I want my girl to wear heels all the time. I want her hair to be this way, or I want her to look this way. And sometimes women don't feel comfortable in that, and they're not gonna be themselves.
Your feet gonna crank up when you get old. That's not healthy.
Them toes that way. Though.
Yeah.
So you gotta also tell a lot of people with themselves.
Got it.
Right here taught me a lot.
Well, I learned something today.
You learned.
Yeah. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
You should have learned that back in elementary school.
I'm not a liar. I'm just saying the little lies when you're in a relationship.
It's kind of nice.
They add up.
Nice sometimes to listen to a decent couple with some common sense.
Right.
Instead of the toxic shit out here I be listening to every fucking day. Like you would say. You know, to make some sense of it all. You know. It's
right. They don't know no better.
You know, at the end of the day, it's a facade really out here. And sometimes a standard you do have to set, you know, to find what you're looking for. I'm not looking anymore. I'm just waiting on it to come.
And that's the best.
At the end of the day, you know, I don't hang out really. You know, I work in the hoodest bar, so I ain't gonna find. I'm not dating nobody in there. So I just wait. I'm fine with right now because my life is busy. With right now where I'm at in the relationship stage, but you guys, Nina and them, my cousin Takeda and them, they give me hope. And Walter and his wife, y'all give me hope. So at the end of the day, I didn't know that was the issue.
Dang,
Bertie said, dang.
Hey,
I don't know. I was with this stuff, Kianna. You know, hurt people. And so until, you know, we stop walking around being hurt and find ourselves, you're not going to be able to find anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
And stop comparing yourself to social media relationships, because most of them relationships, they get paid for subscribers, so they don't even hang out with each other after they make the video. So like a lot of people do that. A lot of people be like, they'll watch the video like, oh, you don't do that for me like he just did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you can't compare what you have with what someone else's, because just like it's like a career. My career advancement ain't gonna look like yours. So
right.
look at it that way too. But
Yeah. So with the love language, do y'all suggest that actually single people look into this?
yeah, everybody should. You can use it for your kids. You use it for your children. Like, you know, sometimes kids don't like all the. My wife tell me all the time, like,
He said that.
I'll buy a kid a gift too. Like, I'll buy you a gift too. Like, you did good in school, I'll buy you a gift. But she always tell me, like, a lot of times that's not what kids remember. They remember the time you spent with them versus when you took them to Chuck E. Cheese and just let them play and you sat there on your phone. So
yeah, I froze.
So you also
got lost. Drove my kids all the way out to Franklin to that snowbank thing, and I'm out there freezing. They just had the best time of their life, and I'm like, I'm going to the bar because this is not the best time of their life. They like, when we going back.
You gotta learn your kids' love language.
Yeah,
I'm gonna admit, I don't know my kids' love language. All they do is call me for money. So
they like
I think that's their love language. I don't. That's all they want from me. They don't want nothing else but some money.
One likes gift and the other one like quality time. Like both my kids, one likes gift, one likes quality time, and they're both second one is physical touch. Because my youngest won't go to sleep unless her toe on somebody.
Yeah.
That might, yeah.
So if the kids learn their love language now, but it changed over the years, right? Do you think your love language would be the same in the next few years?
It may. Mine will. But you just have to.
You know what?
I think people should teach their kids because that's the problem. We have these kids and then they end up being adults and then they end up being broken adults and then
they're lost.
Our broken adults end up dating your broken adults, and it's just the cycle just continues. So like how he knows his children's love languages, he probably spends that time with them and invests that into his children, so they know that. Especially if you got a girl, you got to make sure she know.
I think my daughter love language is quality time because by her being the only daughter and she's the middle child, I tried to make sure that she had the attention back then, that she don't have middle child syndrome because that do exist, and her being the only girl between two boys, so I kind
my
of
daughter is his gifts. My son, his may be touch or quality time.
Touch.
Because it's both. He want to be hugged up, and then like I could be randomly watching TV, be like, "Oh,
my youngest son like the touch because he come lay in the bed with me when he around me. Like he 18, 17, 18. I'll be like, why you on me, dude? Like you too grown for that.
My son 11. Yesterday he like, don't forget All American coming on. I set my alarm. We watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, son, come on, come into the room. We watched it together.
I still haven't watched that show.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's
second season.
I like all
fourth episode.
No, it's the third season.
It's the third.
It's the third.
If you watch it on
third, like fourth episode, the fourth episode or something.
But yeah,
pretty good show.
So kids need to learn kids need to learn their love language. Again, that's why I said mine is words of affirmation because I didn't get that as a child. Nobody love, but now you give it to me, shit. I love you when you say, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Make me smile, make my heart smile because I appreciate it. And that means people notice me. I feel like
it's kind of like a gift and a curse with me because if somebody be like, show me too much love, that's why I fall in love so quick and easily. I hate that because then it really be lust. It don't really be love. It be lust. Mm-hmm. Like in my head, I'm like, oh my God.
You gotta talk.
It's not love though. I know. I gotta work on communication.
Right.
Listen to this man.
I know I have to work on that.
Because we all sitting here talking about love languages, but we tend to keep forgetting about the language part.
Right.
Communication. I say that in all my podcasts. Nobody
need to listen to this man. He's telling the truth.
Say you did.
It's hard to communicate when you actually dealing with somebody.
Communication. Somebody say, "Well, some of you don't communicate. We show you."
That's still a form of communication. You're arguing with
It's
them for no
still
reason.
hard.
It's a form of communication, but you also have to eventually start talking because
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you
It's
to
hard.
tell
Hey, where
me
this
what's
come
going
from?
on. I can't read your mind just like you can't read mine.
It's hard.
but let him know that though. Let him know that in the beginning.
Tongue.
You ain't got cards, mate?
Yeah, I got cars made. You just not noticing that? I got
Actually,
it made
yes.
from the girls down here.
It's hard to
Control
roll off
C?
the tongue.
Yeah,
It's
Control C
hard.
made
That's
my
my
cars
girl.
for me. Yeah.
She made me look at this. Like, hey, that look like her work.
But yeah,
It's hard.
it's hard because the fact is, I feel like you should communicate. You got to tell me. I can't read your mind, just like men say
I'm working on it.
they can't read our minds. I can't read yours. Tell me,
Tell me.
cause I'm
what you
like a
want.
kind of dude in. You got to tell me, cause if you don't tell me how you feel, I won't know how you feel. I'm gonna be honest. You can look at me dead in my eyes.
It's hard.
I don't know them love eyes.
You don't know the googly eyes?
You
I
don't
know
know,
the
No.
googly eyes.
I
you don't
don't
know the
know.
love eyes.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, sometimes Kianna, you gotta make somebody feel open to talk to you.
That's why I
You
say your wall is
open.
made
You heard what he
really
said?
glue.
He said you have to make somebody feel open.
To talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't always be snapping and then expect for somebody to just tell you
Thank
because
you.
I don't want to be snapped.
Let me ask you this question.
I
If a
agree.
guy came flat out and told you, I like you, I want you, and I want to see where this can go, what is the likelihood of you even giving him an opportunity?
First off, you can say that, but first you can't be married. Let's go there.
We ain't talking
okay,
about that.
Let's say
Right.
this person got his shit together and he don't belong to nobody. Okay, so all your
Okay.
your issues.
Start there. Start there.
I didn't know. I had to start
You
there
gotta
with
start
you.
there with me.
Starting off clean. Slate.
So not having any, prerequisites is how you get a shovel to start digging away at your. Okay, so let's say he's just no problem. He flatly just comes out and say, "I like you. I want to see where this can go." Are you gonna give him a chance?
Yeah, if I'm physically attracted to him, yes.
Physically, Kianna? Come on.
We're gonna have to take this conversation offline.
Yeah.
In my voice.
Get her right.
See, I
'Cause
disagree.
I'm sick
You
of her
can't-
already.
The first thing you said was physically. You can't do
You
that.
can't if you.
That's why you in the same.
Okay, let's go here.
I'm not saying-
Okay, so we finna go to y'all. So you mean to tell me, Brayton, when you first see your wife, you wasn't physically attracted to her? Now that's a beautiful woman. You
I
not
was
finna
physically attracted to her. I was.
exactly.
But
Look,
But I will tell you this. I have been with physically attracted people that have been toxic as fuck.
I was
Big
gonna say that.
facts.
Or they
And-
mental not right. So what does
Yeah.
your outside
Yeah.
don't mean
You
nothing.
being pretty don't matter. You don't.
Yeah.
you can't- that doesn't benefit me. You just sitting pretty. That's not-
And they stupid, they ain't got no
no,
goals, they
I'm
not motivated.
saying
So
that.
physical
I'm
can't
not
come
saying that.
first.
You can be
You can't say
physically
that out loud.
attractive,
Keep that
but you
inside.
also have to be mind goal worthy.
But you can't
But
put that
you-
out there first.
You can't go off the
You can't just go off that first.
when
you
people
can't.
look at me, they when you we're not gonna go here. When you look at the first thing you think, I have to be physically attractive to you. Am I correct? If I was fucked up out here, you would not have gave me a second fucking look.
It's
that's not
ugly
necessarily
people
true.
that's still appealing because they dress nice, they know how to
Right.
carry themselves, they conversation good.
Everybody has
I understand.
different.
Okay.
Everybody has different things. of
I
what they
understand
consider
the way you
attractive.
carry yourself is different. It can make you attractive.
Right.
But a lot of people come to me sloppy as fuck.
That's
Or
different.
they must. If they not must, you talk to them.
Okay, so let's go with this attractiveness. You have a lot of women who hide a lot of their flaws behind makeup and whatnot.
Right.
Tell them,
So
bro.
we can see that makeup and be like, "Oh my gosh, she look good,"
She
and then
take
we-
it off and
then she take it off. It's like, "This is who let you in my house, Mister?" You know.
free. I just said it was makeup, and it made her more uglier than when she is without the makeup.
She didn't blend her makeup right.
She said she went to professional. I don't know.
They
makes no sense.
whacked her. No, you can't. I get
But
what you say. I get what you say. Like,
No, I'm saying you can be physically.
You have to have something that makes you.
Your swag. You can be ugly, but your swag make me attracted to you. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have something that makes you.
Ugly person can have swag.
But it got them together, and then I was like, "Oh
no,
mistake number
no,
one.
no." It's some people out here that really don't care.
Very well dressed.
No, it's some people out here that really don't care about their life, and they expect you to care about their life for them. No,
my motto.
You want to have a good personality, and you look past that.
Ugly on the side.
Yeah, but that's where friendships come in. Okay, that's
Friend zone.
You know
Friend
what?
zone.
friendships come in. Now we building a friendship. Okay, if you're not physically attractive,
You
but
make them fall in love with them though.
look,
So, when you say physically attractive, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Face, hair.
like swag. You gotta carry yourself. You have to carry yourself with confidence. You have to dress. It don't even have to be a Jordan. I take a loafer. My brother wear the nicest motherfucking dress shoes.
Yeah, I don't do Mexican
I don't get
Jordans.
you
Sorry.
know. I'm not a gym girl.
I don't do the Mexican
I'm
Jordans.
not a gym shoe
Just
girl
don't wear 'em.
because I don't have them in
And
here.
6 rings.
So I don't even know. I had to ask Brayton what's the difference between the fake Jordans and the regular
They not
Jordans.
fake. They for
I
the
don't-
Mexicans.
I don't
They
know.
got 6 rings. Them out. You don't wear them. Them
So
out.
I don't know. So that don't matter to me. Long as they clean and
Okay.
they not
Okay.
Payless, I don't care.
What's wrong with Payless then?
Don't come with me no light up Shaquille's. I'm not doing that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now he
You
ain't
can,
Payless
you,
no more. Walmart. He
can-
didn't
you can go to Walmart and you can buy some pants and a shirt. And if your stuff is tailored right, you won't know if I bought it from Zara. You won't know if I bought it from H&M.
Yeah, long as your
But
shoes.
you have to invest in yourself.
right.
You gotta look the part. You gotta act the part. You gotta make sure. I'm not saying physically, like, oh, he found it.
Well, stop. You
But
gotta
your-
reword it then.
I gotta
because
reword
people
it.
don't
Your-
to that.
Your appearance, your swag has to be on point for me.
We'll just say appearance then.
Your
Don't say-
appearance has to be on point for me. If you a big guy, I date big guys. Don't get me wrong. I have dated big guys. My ex was a big guy. So a big guy, you can't come to me with no sloppy
Right, I
ass,
agree.
you
Oh,
know,
well, yeah, I agree. I
over
agree.
your pants, big
Yeah.
ass t-shirt, hair not motherfucking comb, shoes motherfucking. It's just what makes you think I want to talk to you?
You know why? Because they see these famous people that don't comb their hair with this bull crap clothes on, so they feel like, oh, if he could do it, I could do it. You ain't got his money, so you can't do it.
It ain't even about the money. It's
No,
about
I'm saying
your
they think they can walk
appearance.
around with that nappy, that
You
matted
think
crap
I want to be
and all
seen
that.
in public with you?
I'm not
like
dating
that?
nobody with no matted hair because you
No.
know I got to comb my hair before I come outside.
Exactly. This,
But they-
this here starts here.
They think that's like trending now, that nappy stuff and.
But that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
So,
It's
yeah.
a way you do things. You know what I'm saying? And I need to rework that. I do apologize. Your swag had to be different. You can't be I date big guys. Don't even because a chubby guy keep you warm in the middle of the night and then squeezing them on them. No, they're like teddy bears.
Well, it's always hot, so
Yeah. Right.
it's cold over here.
I date them. I have dated a few of them, but they swag made me attracted to them.
Okay.
You know.
No, that sounds
You know
bad.
what I'm saying? That's that confidence that I'm the shit type. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have dated the muscly man. I have dated I dated all types. I don't have a type. That's the thing. People think I have a type. I don't have a type. It's the
Yeah,
way you treat me.
You got tight.
What?
You got a type.
For what your friend?
Then you got a type too.
You got a type.
What?
She got a type.
It's cool.
I think you do too. I think you got a type too.
I'm sure y'all know because you work with her.
She got a type. But I done threw a couple assists. I done threw a couple of assists at her, and she was like, That's my friend. That's what she told me. That's my
That- that's my friend.
We ain't saying no names.
See,
Hey,
But you know,
That's what I said.
let me tell you, I'm gonna say something on here to you, okay, about that because I know who y'all talking about.
I bet you do.
I've
I
been
bet.
telling him to stop all this time.
The reason why,
That's an example. That's just an
I
example.
know why.
That's
example, the reason why is because me and him talk on a daily basis, and I know what type of woman he like. So I'm not even finna push that issue. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me what type of woman, I don't fit none of them categories. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, me and him, no. You know what I'm saying? I would, but I already, if you put out that vibe of I don't like this, and this, that's what I'm going with.
That goes back to that
We're-
love language and the why.
Huh?
It goes back to that love language, the why, and communication.
And then he did the love language because I had him do it.
Mhm.
He don't have one.
They were all the same.
Come on, okay? I didn't know that. So
That's what I'm saying.
he's not human. Then.
He
she's
couldn't
not
figure
human.
out. He couldn't figure out what it was.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna take this one offline and do this as a group. Get that one.
Do it over because maybe something he
Yeah,
ain't
we
clicking.
gonna put the button right. Something is all right.
That's why
The
he's a
question
friend.
right.
We cool. We talk every day. He's a friend because at the end of the day, he's not. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I already know what. Yeah, Brayden, you've been trying to hook that up for the longest now.
I feel like you know.
But I
think I'm-
appreciate y'all coming on. I enjoyed this conversation. I love you guys, my Arizona family. I will see y'all in a few months. Boop 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 boop. What?
Whoa,
You know, they left me. They moved to Arizona. You know,
nothing wrong
I
with
felt some
that.
type of way. And then none of us working together no more. So
Mm-mm.
that's all we got.
No, you're all you got. They got. You're all they have.
Look, and I'm on my way after them.
They ain't got nothing then.
I already told what's her name? Let you know I'm next.
Listen,
Cold blooded.
That's part of knowing. That's part of knowing your worth and your love language. That job is not your
and
love language.
communicating when it's time to go.
Yeah. Don't stay in no toxic relationship that ain't loving you back.
Facts.
Boom.
Facts.
Y'all trying to wait until y'all know what I got working in the works. Y'all know that. You know, a couple people know what's going on in my life. So I was trying to wait till that shit hit. And then I was like, I ain't gotta work for nobody ever in life. You know? But now I'm like, nah, I'm gonna have to find me another gig because this one is getting really ridiculous. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I want to thank y'all for coming in. Y'all didn't have to do this, but y'all did. I appreciate y'all. And I love you to death. And my guy, baby, Bryant.
Yeah.
She's so cute. I love her to death. So thank you again. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talking Cheap with Kianna J. Again, learn y'all love language because this helps with relationships. I learned a lot from this book. If you don't have it, go get it. If you don't, just Google and find out what your love language is. Be honest. Y'all, some of y'all be lying. Be honest of what you want, what you need, and you will get the truth, and it will help. Also, learn your partner's love language. That helps a lot because you have to know your partner's love language, and your partner have to learn your love language for it to work. It'll make a better relationship, less toxic. Let's go there. Okay. Drop it. If nobody told y'all today, I'm gonna tell you I love you. See y'all next week for our domestic violence episode. Okay.
Yeah, tune in.
You tune in. We do. Huh?
He's
A 180 from the topic today.
I knew he was gonna say that.
That is a
That's
terrible
Love
transition.
to know you can
No,
add me, but
it's very important. It's very important. But I'm
Very
Mark you
important.
home
I'm
last
doing
night.
something different in 2021. You know, it can't be.
right to it. Right
and
to it.
somebody that
You learn about the right way to love and not get
the
knocked upside your head. That's not love.
exactly. That's when we talk about love first. Move on to that one.
That's not what we mean by physical touch.
No.
That is not our love language.
Look,
Yeah.
I've been through it. I've been through it. Even though it don't seem like I've been through it, I've been through it. You know, so
Walter's like, damn, love language is deep.
He sure did.
Mhm.
Oh, y'all cutting up. Y'all cutting up.
but yeah, we have to talk about that. We did depression. We have to go into it's out here. And some people, it was hard for me to find a guest for this. So y'all, we're gonna make her comfortable into telling her story because some people are not ready to tell their stories. I'm sure ready to tell all my business. So
It can help somebody. It can help somebody.
it can help. It can help
Exactly.
people. So I want her to feel comfortable in coming in here to do this. So I'm glad she volunteered to actually do it. So I'm happy about that. So next week is our domestic violence episode. So tune in for that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Do y'all have any social media y'all want somebody to follow y'all on?
I do, but yeah.
No.
She don't. She don't.
Look,
Well, Jessica does my social media. So follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that, everything. I'm on everything. And Treese just got on Instagram.
Right.
welcome.
I'll tell y'all my name next week. I can't remember it. No, I didn't. Oh, it's Treese. Drop the toxic. Bow.
Can we go home now so I can get rid of her?
Yes. Okay. So love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Good night. Bye. Thank y'all.
Hey.
Bye.